Okay, so have you ever, picked up something really ordinary like a garden flower pot and actually stopped to think about where it came from?
Probably not often enough.
Right. Well, what if I told you that this pretty humble material has actually shaped history, like building empires, even hiding armies?
You must be talking about terracotta.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Today, we're doing a deep dive into terracotta. That word itself, it's Italian, right? It means baked earth.
That's it. Baked earth. Simple, but incredibly profound. It's genuinely one of our oldest inventions, clay and fire.
Clay and fire, basic elements.
Fundamentally, but molded by cultures all over the world. Our mission today really is to unpack that legacy, see how it connects to us still.
Okay, let's start with the basics then. Beyond baked earth, what is terracotta, technically speaking? What makes it terracotta?
Right. So at its heart, it's natural clay, often clay that's got a lot of iron in it.
Okay, the iron that gives it the color.
Exactly. That classic reddish brown color pops out when it's fired. And the firing is key. We're talking high temperatures, usually between 1,000, maybe 1,150 degrees Celsius.
Wow, that's hot.
Oh, yeah. It transforms the clay, makes it hard, durable. But here's a crucial bit. It often stays porous. Unlike some other ceramics, it can still kind of breathe.
It breathes.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds interesting.
Yeah.
I imagine that property was useful.
Hugely useful. And that leads us into its history because, wow, terracotta is everywhere.
Yeah, this is where it gets really fascinating for me. Its global reach is just immense. How did that happen?
Well, part of it is just the availability of clay. You know, it's almost universal. But different cultures did incredible things with it. Think about China.
The Terracotta Army.
The very one. Around 210 BCE, we're talking 8,000 life-size soldiers, horses, chariots, all terracotta, buried to guard an emperor. The scale is just mind-boggling.
Unbelievable. And that's just one place.
Exactly. Then you jump over to, say, Greece and Rome. We think pottery, sure, but it was so much more. Roof tiles, architectural details, sculptures, even like plumbing pipes. It was integral to their buildings and daily life.
Practical stuff too, not just art.
Very practical. And then look at India. You see entire temples built from terracotta bricks, covered in these intricate plaques telling stories. Art, devotion, architecture, all baked earth.
It's incredible how versatile it is. You mentioned porosity earlier, that it breathes.
Yeah.
What other properties made it so useful for, well, everything?
Well, besides the porosity, it strikes this amazing balance. It's relatively lightweight, which is great for building.
Easier to handle, yeah.
Right. And when the clay is wet, it's incredibly easy to mold. You can shape it, carve it, stamp it. Allows for so much creativity. Form and function, perfectly married.
Form and function.
Yeah.
So water pots that cool themselves because the water evaporates slightly through the pores.
Exactly, like ancient air conditioning almost. Simple, but ingenious. And think beyond pots and statues, roof tiles we mentioned, but also floor tiles, ovens, even musical instruments like ocarinas.
Ocarinas. Wow. It really feels like every piece tells a story, carries the touch of its maker.
It really does. You can often literally see the fingerprints.
So it's got this rich ancient history. But is it just history? Or does terracotta still have a place today? Are we still, innovating with baked earth?
Oh, absolutely. It's definitely not just a relic. Look around. It's in those garden pots we started with, floor tiles giving that warm, earthy feel.
Yeah, you see it a lot in design now.
Definitely. Contemporary designers and architects love it. There's a big push towards natural, sustainable materials, and terracotta fits that perfectly. It's eco-friendly, it looks good, it feels real.
Real, that's a good word for it. And architects are using it for cooling, too.
Yes, rediscovering its thermal properties. Using terracotta elements in building facades can help regulate temperature naturally. It's old wisdom finding new applications.
It really does seem to connect us back to something fundamental. In our world of, plastic and steel and screens, why do you think this ancient stuff, this baked earth, still resonates?
That's a great question. I think perhaps it reminds us of the beauty you can create directly from the planet. Earth and fire. It's tangible.
A connection to the past.
A very direct connection, yeah. To our ancestors, to basic human ingenuity. How we first learned to take raw stuff and make it useful, make it beautiful. It's a craft that still feels alive. It still breathes,
An incredible journey. From a simple lump of clay, shaped by hand, fired by flame, becoming this global phenomenon that's still part of our lives.
It really is. So maybe the next time you pick up a simple clay pot or just walk past an old brick building, take a second.
Yeah.
Remember, it's not just baked earth. It's ancient art, it's human history, it's this thread connecting us way back. It kind of invites you to think about the stories hidden in the ground beneath us and how we've always found ways to shape it.